Yes, welcome to Engineering Graphics YouTube channel. And this is called as Office Pad or Accounts Pad. It is available in stationery shop. You can purchase this and can be used as a substitute for drawing board. And you can prepare engineering drawings in home or where you require. Okay. This is of the thickness of the board will be 10 mm or 5 mm or 6 mm like this. Usually it is available in the stationery shop or fancy store, and you can take a mini drafter. Now I'm going to fix the mini drafter instrument over this drawing board, and later I'm going to fix a drawing sheet on this top surface of the office pad or accounts pad used as a substitute for drawing board. Okay, right. And this is a screw portion of the mini drafter. Rotate the screw in anti-clockwise so that you can detach the scale part and the clamp part. This is clamp part and this is a scale part. So do like this, and you rotate this nut of this scale part of your mini drafter. Rotate in anti-clockwise so that the scale will be released like this, and bring the and suppose if you want to tight fix this, means the surface of this office pad will be smooth, or you cannot hold properly. For that I'm going to use two strips. It's a card paper to increase the tightness of the mini drafter. So place one at the bottom of your clamp part, insert like this, and insert the board over the cardboard like this, and one more strip is also inserted at the gap between the top surface of the office pad. And now you butt this and rotate the screw in clockwise at the right side top corner of your drawing board or office pad. So don't make overtight, just to make a normal tight is sufficient. Rotate in clockwise. So now the minute after clamp has been fixed on the office pad. Okay. So now I'm going to place the drawing sheet. This is A3 size. This is A3 size, 2 times of Xerox paper or 2 times of A4 will be A3. Okay. So now this A3 sheet shall be placed, and you cannot use this drawing board clip because the thickness of the board is so small. You cannot hold. Okay. As a substitute, I'm going to use cello tape. So take your cello tape and scissor. So in the base edge of your drawing board, you can place the cello tape like this. Cut some 3 or 4 strips using scissor. Do like this. You can prepare drawings using this office pad and a mini drafter. So the purpose of mini drafter is to reduce the time, and the diagram will not go cross. It will be perfect correct. Okay. So take one bit of cello tape like this. So the right side lower part, longer edge of your board, and this longer edge of your drawing. So now you bring the drawing sheet. This is drawing sheet longer edge in coincidence with this longer edge of your office pad. Okay, do like this. So both edges must coincide, and take a bit of cello tape, and you can similarly on this vertical edge also must coincide with this office pad edges, and you can fix the cello tape like this. You can put 3 or 4 bit of cello tape for fixing this drawing sheet on the office pad. The left side top corner shall be fixed using the cello tape bit by placing crosswise like this over the edge crosswise. You can fix like this, and now you bring this scale of your mini drafter, scale part of your mini drafter, and this scale longer scale edge, lower edge, and the sheet edge or the board edge must coincide. coincide, adjust like this. Okay, do like the adjustment. Okay, adjust like this, and by holding the scale, rotate this nut in clockwise. Don't make over tight, just to make a normal tight is sufficient. Now you can use a H2H or HB pencil, whatever pencil is required, and you can draw vertical lines. You can draw vertical parallel lines. You can draw horizontal parallel lines anywhere on the drawing sheet by moving the scale part like this. Anywhere shall be drawn. Okay. So what it means this horizontal line will be perfect horizontal to the base edge of the drawing sheet, and this vertical line shall be vertical with this vertical edge of a drawing sheet. So you can draw margins like this. Okay, wherever it is required. Okay. Suppose if you want to draw another vertical line parallel with this drawn line, means you have to bring the, so at a 50 mm gap between the first drawn vertical line and the second line is to be drawn at 50 mm gap, means the 0 mark shall coincide with this vertical line. Okay, the longer scale of a drafter, 0 mark shall coincide with this vertical line, and you can look at 50 mm means 5 centimeter. Okay, this scale is graduated in terms of centimeter. This 1, 2, 3, 4 are in terms of centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 small divisions, that is a millimeter. Okay, so locate at 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter, put a point. Okay, locate a point. 5 centimeter is 50 mm. There, by using the vertical scale of a drafter, you can draw this vertical line, so that the gap between these two lines is 50 mm. Okay, 50 mm is the gap maintained, and you can put a narrow arrowhead, shade the arrowhead, and you can write a number center of the line above the line. This type of line is called dimension line, used to mention the size or the gap between these two vertical drawn lines. Okay, and you can draw any number of vertical lines. You can draw horizontal lines anywhere on the drawing sheet randomly. Okay, and you can also draw inclined parallel lines. For example, if you want to draw on a line inclined at 30 degree, means, so locate a point on this horizontal line wherever it is required. Okay, you can locate a point. For this located point, I am going to draw 30 degree inclined line. Means you have to release the nut of a drafter, rotate in anti-clockwise, the scale will be released. So turn the scale upward like this. And before that, there will be one mark on this rectangular portion at here. Okay, that must coincide with the angle. 30 degree means that you have to turn like this. The number should coincide with the mark. Okay, after fixation like this, you hold the scale and rotate the nut in clockwise, so that now this longer scale has been tilted to 30 degree. So wherever you located the point, there you draw a line, inclined line. Now this line has been inclined to 30 degree. 30, 45, any angle you can draw this inclined line. Also you can draw inclined parallel lines also. So that each of these inclined line is inclined at 30 degree, 45 degree, 50 degree, 90 degree. Like that you can draw n number of vertical lines, inclined parallel lines like that. Okay. And if, suppose if you want to make this, you're going to draw horizontal line and vertical line. Further, you have to reset your drafter scale, rotate the nut in anti-clockwise, just so that the scale will be released. Now, which is the first drawn line? So with that line as a reference, we're going to reset. What I mean to say is, suppose you consider this is the first drawn line. You bring the scale, the longer edge of your scale edge must coincide with the line edge. By holding the scale, rotate the nut in clockwise. Don't make over tight. So now this scale has been perfect horizontal and this scale is perfect vertical, so that you can draw vertical lines, horizontal lines, anywhere on the drawing sheet. Okay, and you can prepare engineering drawings. The purpose of mini drafter is to reduce the time of drawing, as well as the accuracy of the drawing will be good. The diagram will be perfect, erect. Erect means vertical or horizontal, and diagram will not go cross. That is the purpose of mini drafter. Also, it will save the time of drawing or drafting. This method of using mini drafter and the drawing diagram is called the manual drafting. Manual drafting. Okay. Other options of preparing drawings is by AutoCAD, that is computer related. This is manual drafting. Usually in colleges, manual drafting is basic. After preparing hand-drawn diagrams, then we go on for a higher level, that is AutoCAD or whatever it is. Okay, using computer aided of preparing drawings. Okay, and now how to detach this mill drafter from the drawing board. So take your bring this clamp part. Okay, this is a screw part of the clamp. Rotate in anti-clockwise so that you can take the clamp outside of the office pad or drawing board. Okay, and further you rotate in anti-clockwise so that the gap on this clamp portion shall be increased. And now rotate this nut in anti-clockwise for releasing the scale. Bring the scale like this, and again you rotate the nut in clockwise. So then now the scale is tightened. Okay, now bring the scale part and this clamp part of your mill drafter, rotate in anti-clockwise and insert between the clamp. Insert like this. Further you have to rotate in anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise and rotate the nut screw in clockwise. Now I'm tightening the scale part. Okay, so now it is safely handled and taken wherever it is required. Okay, so this is the purpose of you fixing the mill drafter or the drawing board or the office pad. And thanks for listening. Yes.